About a 10-foot putt, sloping left to right, chance to win the Masters. He makes it. Welcome to Eagle Update. As you just saw there, I won the 2016 Imaginary Masters. Now, I'll be honest with you, this episode of Eagle Update is going to be a little weird, but also very special. Over the past few weeks, Eagle Update covered 4 different events happening with Central. So, why wait? Let's get started with the Supreme Court visit that happened on March 31st. It was the first ever session of the Nebraska Supreme Court to take place on a high school campus. Central, of course, was once the location of the first territorial capital of Nebraska where the first Supreme Court met. Now, almost 150 years later, the court made their homecoming. For many at Central, planning the court's visit took a lot of time and hard work. Students in different government classes came and learned about how a court works, as well as they learned details about the case that was going to be heard in front of the court. The drama department coordinated with the court to set up the stage and help make sure everything ran smoothly. Student ambassadors from Central greeted the court as they arrived. Soon enough, in front of a plethora of Central students, the Nebraska Supreme Court started with the proceedings of the day and what felt like an episode of Law & Order.
These are real, I feel like I'm on a TV show. These are real cases, these are real attorneys. This is an actual session of the Nebraska Supreme Court.
Both sides presented their arguments to the court, and the court had plenty of questions to ask lawyers about many parts of their case. After the case was done, students had a chance to ask the court questions about topics ranging from law and ethics to what it's like working as a member of the court. It was a great opportunity for students to observe what happens in a real court, and we hope the Nebraska Supreme Court comes back to Central very soon. Now, Eagle Update is part of the media, so we attended the 2016 UNO High School Media Conference on April 5th. It took place at the Scott Conference Center on the campus of UNO. Newspaper, yearbook, and broadcasting students from across the metro area came to talk with industry professionals about different areas of journalism like sports writing, interviewing, layout and design, and more. They also got free UNO gear, so that's a plus. Students also received recognition for all of their hard work, working on their school's publications or shooting different pieces for a broadcast. Central's newspaper, The Register, won many individual awards for stories written this year. Most of all, The Register won Best Newspaper for the 4th year in a row, and they won first in sweepstakes the overall award for most awards won. Here's what the editor-in-chief of The Register had to say about the win.
Today was really great to talk to other student journalists and see other publications and get a chance to work with them and kind of get ideas for our last issue with The Register.
Plus, it was really fun for our staff to hang out and win awards and just have an overall really good time. It was really awesome because we won first place Best Newspaper for the 4th year in a row, which was really great. And we had a really good time.
Also, it was really great to win the Sweepstakes Award, which means the most overall points, and we've never won that before, so that was really great.
Good job once again. As for Eagle Update, we won 2nd place for Best News Broadcast. We are proud of The Register for another addition to the trophy case, and Eagle Update's proud to win some hardware too, or in this case, paperware. Next, Central Robotics got a chance to participate at the U.S. Open Robotics Tournament at the Mid-America Center. After a season of great performances, 2 Central teams were given the chance to compete at the tournament where 350 middle school and high school teams from around the country competed for national glory. One Central team won 2nd place for robot skills, which means that they were one of the best in the nation for their performance on the field of play. Another Central team ended up making the Sweet 16 in their division in the elimination bracket. Both Central teams proved why they are among the best in the country, and their performance on the field of play is that of all the athletes at Central High School, honorable and excellent. Speaking of athletes, Central Golf has had a great season with golfers performing well at many tournaments. We spent a practice with the team to talk about their progress and goals for the rest of the season. Now, this is your first year as boys golf coach. How's this experience been for you so far?
It's been a lot of fun. I've always enjoyed the game. I was able to work with the team as an assistant coach years ago before my children were born, and this is an opportunity that came up to work with the boys in a great sport. So I'm really enjoying it so far.
What have been some of your difficulties and successes here in your first year?
Some of the difficulties coming into the new sport is how exactly do things work when it comes time for practices, meets, just the logistics of it all, getting it all figured out. My former coaching experiences was just with the volleyball team, and it's obviously a much different arena. So it's a lot of different things to learn the lay of the land of how it all works.
Now, I've seen you out there golf along with your players, and that's something that you don't always see also in other sports. Do you feel like that's a good way to sort of get to know your players and connect more on a personal level?
I always think that one of the ways to get to know somebody is to watch how they play, how they handle themselves under stress, and it's good for the guys to see what I'm like as a player. It's good to see them in that light as well. A lot of these guys know me from in the classroom. They see one side. You get out here, it's different, and sometimes pieces of your personality really shine through when you're in a situation where you're just kind of playing.
Now, finally, what are your goals for the rest of the season for the team?
Well, I'd love for our team at the end of the season to be able to play at the state tournament. It's not guaranteed that everybody makes it. Top teams in the district will make it, and top individuals as well. Last year, no Central Eagles were playing in the tournament. We had two guys that were really, really close. I would absolutely love it if we can get some guys to qualify individually, but the best would be is if we can get our team to be there, and that part takes the team effort. We all want to succeed for that one.
Central Golf is performing like masters, and we wish them the best of luck in qualifying for the state tournament. That's our show. Make sure to check out OPS Web TV for past episodes of Eagle Update, as well as many other student productions. Just click on the channel name below the video. If you want to see a past Central High event or want to watch one as it's live, check out strive.tv and search for Omaha Central. Now, there are 2 more episodes, only 2 more, of Eagle Update for the year, so make sure you stay tuned because the next episode will be on Tuesday, May 3rd. Until then, for Eagle Update, I'm Alec. Be kind to one another, and we will see you next time.